Hey there, I am JB and it's a lovely day here today in Motortown. Now for today what I would like to do as first is actually start buying some property and build a house, and I'm going to need to have a lot of parking space because right now I have a small truck with a trailer, I have my Daffy vehicle, and I have a garbage truck. Alongside with that, there is another vehicle that I want to buy. I've been speaking about an SUV from the luxury store, but then I came across this guy right down here. It's cheap, and this guy is of course not completely upgraded just yet, so we can do a lot of fun to this vehicle. Gonna buy it, no regrets. It's only 40k, so that's very nice. All right, let's drive with this thing. And yeah, this is just a normal vehicle, and I need to have something which is just going to be my normal driver, and the Daffy vehicle is something that I want to use for races. And the property I would like to take a look at today is something that I got recommended in this area. I'm not sure if it's this one or that one. And meanwhile we take a little drive, I just want to say that episode number 2 to episode number 6 is at least pre-recorded. Because I had a couple of busy days and a lot of distraction, and I had a lot of comments from you guys, and I just want to say thank you a lot for all of these comments, these tips and tricks. Now I'm thinking of it, I should have actually have on some on my garbage truck. Now what I will do over time, the upcoming days, is just have a little focus on reading what you guys have been exactly saying, which one of them was for the property recommendation, because my wagon park or something like that is getting real big. And another comment was actually saying that you can drive 20 kilometers past the speed limit, which now I understand why the police sometimes didn't. I think it's one further ahead. Yeah, why the police didn't always, got up to my butt when I was past the speed limit. Alright, so the summoning and unsummoning is something that I just need to get used to, but if I would do that, it's already done. Now I also just want to say that for now, I'm really enjoying the game, and it's just something relaxing besides all of the building I do in all of the other games. And of course in this game, the building will be basically the house, the empire of the company. We will end up doing a couple of these jobs for this construction site just because I'm curious, and so far I'm just enjoying relaxing in this game. I will probably end up doing a little bit of off-camera work when I feel like to, because I can just idle this game and I don't have to continuously be here. Especially with those delivery jobs. And I also want to say for the future, once I am very used to this game and kind of know Slash is all about it, I've been doing all of the kinds of stuff and things, I want to take a look at the multiplayer, because there are servers there. I'm not sure if I can make a server myself. If I can join one of you guys' server and it's a lot of fun, then I definitely will have a look to see, how things go. Just wanna, make this guy into a building factory style type of deal. Alright, I think this is kind of what I had before. Alright, so here's spot number 1. This one will cost 200,000 bucks, right? It's a ginormous piece of land. It's dark though, so I'm going to keep that in mind. 200,000. And then we have the other one, which is right out here. And let's see. Wait, this one is only 30,000, while the other one is super intense expensive. 30,000, that's literally nothing. This car was more expensive. Okay, so how do we build a house? Well, if I'm not wrong, and I've seen that correctly in one of the episodes, I'm going to go all the way. I turn everything on. Yeah, it's this one, vendor. So we're going to go all the way out there. Yo, my man, I am back. And in this case, let's just see. I actually wonder if we can see. Right, we can see. So we have garage. No parking spots. mid-size for the small truck and small buses, or medium buses in this case, and a large for a large truck. Now I wonder, could we put a desert house on the... yeah, it doesn't really fit the location already. So I'm gonna guess I need to take one of these. Now let me see, I'm going to buy this one. Right. It puts one in here. So I'm going to keep that in mind because I don't have endless space. Now that is actually... oh boy, that is actually going to be an issue. Because, you know, I don't want to drive back and forth to that place and, you know, get more blueprints. Now one thing am I this small? One thing I find a shame is that this game doesn't have inventory space on the back. It would actually make a lot of sense if you could store something in here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to drive back to the town where at my first house. I'm going to take the mid-sized truck and I'm going to add in extra storage, which you can do at the side underneath, 2 of them if I don't have that already. And then I can just put some stuff in there and then, yeah, go with that vehicle. I wanted to say, I wish I could spawn it out here. Is that an option? I mean, what is 300 bucks, right? Yes, utility box. So I can just put stuff in here, which I'm gonna guess is basically this one, because that is only used for this thing. These 2 aren't really used just yet. I'm gonna guess this is going to be very handy for off-roading, which is going to overheat stuff because the log truck kind of did fine. The flashlight I'm not really using. One for the race car's trailer. One will be for the truck. Oh man, do I need one for the truck's trailer? You know what? Let's just leave the large one out for now. Let's just first deal with what we got. Oh Jesus! Now, is there no sky view mode or whatever? Right. Okay, like this. Oh God, this thing is larger than I thought it would be. Okay, place. No regrets. No regrets. Okay. So this thing is already built. I thought I needed to build this myself. It's just like the very first house. That's actually fine. I don't mind that. This is good for now. But yeah, this... ooh-wee. This thing is absolutely ginormous. Oh, I can. Okay. Built. Alright, so this is the thing that I'm going to build. Right. Okay, so, you know, this is okay. This is absolutely fine. I get now why we cannot place it all the way to the back, but... yeah, this is good. This is good. And then we can place, like, the parking spots around here. Oh, man. This is actually kind of cool, though. It's just about it. Now the only issue I'm having right now is that I don't have any parking spots, but there's parking spots on the other side. So in this case, what needs to happen here? We're going to have concrete, we're going to have sand, and we're going to have wooden plank, 14 feet 5 ton. Okay, so I'll guess what we're going to start off with is... do we still have some planks? Oh man, this is gonna be... giving me PSD of the log episode, because the logs are here, right? Yeah, supply. I'm not sure if they still have logs. It would be actually fantastic. So let me just take a look at it. Now, I actually wish that we could use the taxi as in, you know, let ourselves being brought to the location, but I guess that's not a thing. This is only to spawn or to get into tuning. Now maybe I could have placed like a parking lot, but I want to be sure that I'm placing it nicely, right? Yeah, I'm going to go to this. Right, okay, so we cannot... right, okay, I see. That's because it needs to be an icon like that in order to spawn a truck. Let me see if it has something. If not, then I'm going to need to... okay, yeah, here's another question. How on earth am I going to bring logs that are actually meant for locations Is that... Ah! I'm going to need to have a, snap. Where can I get a truck? Where can I get a truck? Like, these things are not like... These are like mini trucks, right? Where do I spawn one? Alright, well, there is this truck here, but I'm gonna doubt that it can bring stuff. What does it need? Cargo space, a flatbed, or a box? This guy here is a flatbed, but 6.5 meters, right? 14 feet. Kind of fun that one. At one point it's meters, other point it's like feet. Oh boy. If anyone knows if I could have had like a truck way up closer than just going all the way here, just let me know. Or maybe this was the best option to do actually. Oh man, I'm going to drive all the way over there with this thing. I mean, not that I mind. It's just kind of relaxing though, but it does cost a lot of time. You know what? Let's take this one since this one has like 6 tires instead of 4. Not sure if it's gonna matter that much. I think it will. Now, of course, having a truck with a way stronger engine could have helped me out in the log episode, but holy moly, that was a disaster. Okay, cool. So we need for building factory, which is this one, building construction site. So we can load up 2, and it's not overloaded, so this should be fine. It was also funny, kind of, with the episode with the logs that I actually passed like a, what do they call that, a waypoint, weight scale point. I kind of wonder how that works, because in real life, sometimes when I'm driving with my girlfriend on roads throughout the Netherlands, we come across these things too, and I never really realized there were cameras hanging, and I wonder how they would weigh your truck. Is it like built into the road or something, or... I'm really curious for that. And I'm actually kind of very exciting for the semi-truck and trailer stuff. I would really love to spend time decorating, you know, my own trailer and my own semi-truck. Okay, so now here comes my question when I dump this stuff, because there is some things in the way to say. So I'm just going to get out of this thing. Maybe I should have accepted the quest or something. No, you just need to dump it somewhere. Do I need to get a crane, or how does it work? Wait, it's... I think. Now, I think I'm going to back this up. Now, gladly, so... Well, never mind that. I wanted to say so far that no cars are driving here, but I just seen this bus popping up. Oh boy, this is gonna be a thing. Driving a truck backwards. Now, I think if I want the trailer to go that way, I should actually press D for that. If the truck will operate, there we go. And I think the best is if I would first, you know, turn that thing that way. Alright, we passed through there. Of course, all of a sudden it's a freaking highway around here. And if I want the trailer to go that way, I should be doing it like this. And slowly but surely move the truck with it. I need to keep in mind those wheels are turning very slowly, which it's fine. Man, so much respect for truck drivers in real life. I mean, I can just shoot the camera around, but they can't really. Alright, delivery 1, and funny enough I get paid to build my own house for some reason. Effect bonus, yeah sure, 2 of them, so that is done. I think we should take a look at the concrete. Now the concrete factory is it this one? Yeah, concrete factory. Right. But where on earth is the sand factory? Am I really going to need to go all the way out here in this crazy wilds? Okay, this is a coal mine. It just describes it. Where is the sand? Limestone? Please don't let it be all the way out here in the middle of nowhere. Supply sand. But no, wait, I need to go all the way. No, right? It's a construction site. Do I get the sand from a construction site? Is that what it says? Which is kind of odd. I mean, sand you would get like at a place where they sell sand, right? But, you know, I'm being a dum-dum sometimes. But there's sand here too. Alright, it took a little while, but at least, you know, I've been eating something, been drinking something, so I'm all energized up. In this case, we're going to get sand. Like I've been saying, I'm not sure if I need to do it this way because it's a bit odd, but it could also be like, hey, they need to get rid of sand, that's why we can do this. If not, then I'm going to have a problem. Yep, this is what we're going to need to do. We need to have exactly that. Now, one. It's actually not that crazy. Oh wait, I need to. Oh yeah, well that makes a lot of sense. I could take 10. I am overloaded, but let me see. Isn't this like? No, this is not one of these trucks. I think this should be just fine like before. The only thing I need to do is actually pass the what is it called? The weigh scale, which I believe should be around here, and there should also be one somewhere around there. Open the control panel. It's better done. I was like, why is it not accepting it? But yeah, I guess it works different in this game. With this stuff, well, I just dump it in there, I guess. Right. Oh, total payment 5,000 bucks. I still think it's odd how I get paid for this while it's my own job for my own house, right? I should be paying money. Alright, this should be the last load, and the first thing I would actually like to do is go to the cement factory, because maybe I'm going to have sand for the cement factory. Right, so actually I've decided that I'm going to leave this truck around here, because after, you know, bringing 2 loads to my construction site, I'm going to you know, bring that truck back. And then I can take this truck and bring it back to where it came from, and then where it came from I can actually start getting some furniture, because I don't think that house has a bed or even a light, so it's gonna be handy to have at least something. So let's get to this guy. Then I think right out here. Yeah. Wait, so it needs all of that in order to create concrete. So it needs sand, which is just 1 load of sand. It's gonna need to have fuel. Only this I don't. Right, it needs 10 times cement to create concrete, but oh boy, I was not expecting that, to be honest. I mean, sand it's easy. Fuel, I'm not sure where to get that. Of course, you can take a little look at the map, but this means you're going to do a lot more than just what we have been doing already. Fuel, I need to get fuel from here. Holy moly, is no, wait, it looks like a box. Supply fuel. Okay. Whew. I was afraid already I had to go all the way over there for just a tinky of fuel. Then all I'm going to need is cement. Okay, so you also can get oil from here. But I'm gonna take that this oil needs to be brought to the other oil. Container, coal, iron. Where do I get cement? Is that here the limestone? Okay, this is gonna be an issue because I have zero idea how to get that. So for this we need a tanker. Okay, that is just called truck. Right, okay, so where it just says truck, you should be able to spawn a truck. And this fish tank stuff. Just being silly. Oh yeah, it says tanker. Yeah, okay, so I could spawn a tanker here, get fuel, no problem. I can get sand, no problem. But where on earth am I gonna get cement? You know, I could do these two jobs right now, but then I'm gonna get stuck. Now I might just have like Google research how to actually get cement. But once this thing is done building, I need to, well, placing parking lots wouldn't be too big of a deal. But I'm going to need to have some furniture because I would like to furniture up the whole show, and you know, getting past all of this furniture stuff, it's gonna take some time too. I don't want to just jam it all in one episode, cut edit the crazy out of it. But you guys let me know my questions, thank you please, and then in the next episode we're just gonna continue, take it easy, fix up all of the stuff that needs to be fixed. We're gonna make the whole show look nice. We're going to place everything down, and you guys can just, you know, drop everything down on parts that you can help me out with. No, I don't want to leave this vehicle. How is that even an option? I wanted to go to the interior. I think it's V? C. There we go. C of camera. Yeah, I haven't really checked this out yet. I think the one at the bottom is like...